Wow. Happy birthday. That's your brother from McGutter, the slick one back behind the wood for the open bar where, of course, there's never a cover, never a minimum. Sitting back, eating my late July nachos and wild turkey. And I just see here to celebrate Jimmy Russell's birthday. The guy's like in his 90s. They've got the Jimmy Russell 70th anniversary, 8-year-old wild turkey bourbon. So I'm thinking of maybe getting myself a bottle of this for New Year's. Even though I've got umpteen bottles of wild turkey, I don't have the Jimmy Russell 70th anniversary 8-year-old 101 proof bourbon, which is sounds really good. That is from some of his best stash private barrels. So did I ever tell you I met Jimmy Russell back in the day because I always used to mention wild turkey on my show. They never advertised on the show, but they did have a local liquor salesman that listened to the program, and he brought Jimmy Russell in to meet me to the station and everything. And we, they gave me a box with all these bottles of wild turkey. See, I can say that now because I'm not working there anymore, so I can't get in any trouble for that. Yeah. I think the statute of limitations is over on that one. I don't think you can get me now for that, payola. But in any event, New Year's is coming up here in a couple of days. Toots just celebrated her birthday yesterday. She's 11 years old. You can hear sawing toothpicks in the background if you listen carefully. Yeah, so anyways, the dog's got ulcer in her eye. So I take her to the eye doctor about a month ago. Cost me like $1,000. And now she gets an ulcer in the other eye, I find out a couple of weeks ago. So it's, it's like another $800 already. It's like, maybe I should have been a vet. But I'll tell you, having animals is not cheap. It is not cheap anymore. I don't know how people have multiple dogs. I don't see how you can do that and still take care of them because these vet bills will kill you. Just brutal. But what are you going to do? The dog, you can't let them suffer. They get an ulcer in their eye. I guess it's like having a brush burn in your eye. You got to take care of the thing. So watch your croak now in a couple of months, At least give me my money's worth here. My bulldogs live to be old. The first one was 12, Max. The second one, the Babe. Babe was 13, made it to 13, although the last year pretty much had to carry her fat ass up and down the stairs. And Toots here is 11. So in any event, I got her sedated. A lot of good drugs she's getting, though. That's the good. For her, it's good. So in any event, the Bills coming off another fucking nail biter, another crazy game. This one, though, they didn't pull it off in the end. Like you thought they were going to do it. They almost fucking did it. And then they went for the 2 points, which I agree with. Instead of going for the first of all, this kicker, they just got this guy off the couch. The other kicker they had, Prater, who was doing a good job, is injured. So I guess he's going to hopefully come back for the playoffs. It looks like he'll be back. But this guy, plus you got the best quarterback in the league, Josh Allen. You put it in his hands, right? And you can't argue with the play call. I mean, it was right on. Josh, he just missed the guy. And, like McDermott said, and I agree with him, 999 times out of 1,000, Josh Allen makes that fucking throw. But you know what? The guy's beat up. He was sacked 5 times. He was hit a total of 11 times. I mean, the guy is only human. Of course, he had no Dalton Kincaid to throw to. That didn't help. But, I say rest his ass against the Jets. A stupid game. It doesn't mean anything. I know it's the last game at Highmark Stadium or the Ralph or Rich Stadium or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But it looks like it's going to be a preseason game. I would definitely rest Allen Why take a chance? He's beat up. He's got a bad ankle. He bruised his ankle in that game. And I would also do the same with Kincaid, Poyer, and Daquan Jones, who are trending in the right direction. Why? I'd rest Joey Bosa for that matter, too. Why put these guys in there in a meaningless game? Save them for the playoffs, right? Am I right? Save them for the playoffs. The Jets game is meaningless. We're already in as a wild card. What matters is that we go into the playoffs healthy, or we don't have a fucking chance to win. So that is my take on that. The good one positive that came out of that game, Brandon Cooks, who we got a guy that we got off the street, speaking of guys off the street, he can still run. He's still fast, and he had over 100 yards in receiving, Brandon Cooks did. So I'm kind of excited that, this guy looks like he's actually going to turn out if he can stay healthy. I mean, he's no spring chicken. What's he, like 34 years old or 33? I don't know. Something like that. But he still has the speed, and he made an awesome catch in that game the other day. So hopefully they can keep working him more and more into the scheme once they get Kincaid back. Then, if you get Kincaid and Cooks going on the outside, Brandon Cooks, with our running back Cook and James Cook, and I still think they need to use Ray Davis more. I think we got something going then. But, rest them up in this next game. Rest them the fuck up. And you got to give props to the defense. I mean, they played well enough for us to win that game. They held Philly to, 13 points? And also, they completely shut them down in the second half. I don't know if what's-his-face completed one pass. I think they had minus yardage, I heard somebody say, or 13 yards. It was either 13 yards or minus 13, the Philadelphia Eagles in the second half. So I give that defense a lot of credit because they're very banged up this year. Don't forget you lost Ed Oliver. You lost Hoyt. You lost the kid they drafted. A lot of people are gone off of that defense. You got to give them credit for a balls-out performance. It was the offense that let us down this time. So sit back, twist one up, watch the Jets game, or maybe do some yard work. I don't know. No, I think it's going to be crappy this weekend as well. This wind and cold, 79-mile-an-hour gust the other night, just brutal. We're in the reality part of winter where, yes, this really sucks, and it's going to suck for probably the next 3 months. I say put me in a self-induced coma and wake my ass up in May.
Medication time. Medication time.
And, of course, we lost a lot of great people in 2025. And we also saw some bands, some classic bands break up, like Aerosmith. Steven Tyler could not come back from that, broken larynx he suffered when he fell on stage. So they hung it up. And, of course, we lost Ozzy, which was really sad. However, it's killer that he got to do that last gig there. And, there wasn't a dry eye in the house for that one. And Ozzy is hopefully rocking the universe in the afterlife somewhere. He is. He's doing it. To a lesser extent, REO Speedwagon also hung it up. I say, who cares? They haven't done anything good since the fucking 70s. What else? Bachman and Cummings got their name back. They sued the Guess Who, Jim Cal and Jerry Peterson, the other members of the Guess Who were using the name. And it's like Bachman and Cummings wrote all the fucking tunes. Cummings and sang all the tunes. So anyways, it bothered Cummings enough. He got his titties up in a twister and he sued him. And they made some kind of deal where they sold the name back to Cummings and Bachman. And now they own it, and they're going to be out touring as the Guess Who this year. Burton Cummings also put out a new solo album this year, by the way, which is pretty decent. Yeah, it's called A Few Good Moments. Came out early in the year, late last year, early this year, and really a great album if you like Burton. Another great record. This one, I think, is some of the best songwriting he's done in a long time. I mean, the songs are great. They're well written, great harmonies, great hooks and everything. The new Neil Young album, it's called Talking to the Trees, and he's got his old band, the Chrome Hearts, with him. And I'm telling you, it kicks ass. And some impressive people also helping him out. I don't want to go on and on about it. Just trust me on this. Just trust me. Have I ever let you down before? And I got to tell you, this portion of Slick's Open Bar brought to you by the wonderful people at Harry's Weed Wonderland and Cannabis Camelot. Harry's, with locations everywhere in Black Rock. Believe me, they're on every corner. When you want to twist one up, it's Harry's. Weed Wonderland and Cannabis Camelot.
They're eating the dog.
And yes, of course, no Slickcast would be complete without Mango Mussolini. Donald Trump, believe it or not, has told his supporters that Democrats want to steal their future tariff rebate checks and give them, are you ready for this, to illegals if they don't donate to him within an hour. This is real, okay? This is Trump's his team, his fundraising team. This is an email that they are sending out to people. My air cleaner has gone off in the background, but yeah, this is an email that they're sending out to try to high pressure money from people. Remember when Jimmy Swaggart said that God would call him home if he didn't raise $1 million by tomorrow or something? Remember that? This is like, Trump is like that guy. He's like that con artist guy. And everybody that works for Trump is a con artist or a grifter, because you can't be straight and be on that team. You just can't. So evidently, I don't know if this was one of his executive orders or his actual writing. It sounds like something he would come up with. It's unfucking believable. I mean, the guy he's such a shyster. But then again, his supporters, some of them, not the brightest bulbs on the planet, if you know what I'm saying. Listen here, Betty Sue, we best get some money off to demand Mr. Donald Trump's campaign. He gonna keep the Democrats are gonna steal all our rebate money and give it to them illegals. Them sons of bitches. Unfucking believable, I'll tell you. People wonder why I drink. All right, that's all I got for you tonight. Remember, you can stream us online. We're on all the major streaming venues, okay? You got Apple Podcast, you've got Spotify, Amazon, iHeart, YouTube, and of course we originate out of Podbean. And if that's too difficult for you, wow, that's like too difficult for me, man. Well, then you just go to slicktom.com and you'll see the link there to Podbean and all the wonderful podcasts. I think we're coming up on number 80, believe it or not. And, I had a good suggestion about doing guests on the show, and I think we're going to do that next. I don't know who the fuck we're going to talk to, but I'm going to dig somebody up, and we'll talk to somebody here on the next Slick's Open Bar. Until next time, remain calm, circle the wagons, live fast, die old, weed, whiskey, and Warren Zevon. Go Bills.
Hail to the king, baby.